Ever wondered what the secret is to harvesting the perfect apple? Welcome to the fascinating world of apple harvesting, where timing and technique are everything. It's more than just plucking fruit from a tree. It's about knowing when the apple is ripe for picking, how to gently remove it to prevent bruising, and of course, how to store your bounty for maximum freshness and longevity. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll share the best methods for harvesting apples that guarantee a bountiful yield. Stay tuned as we reveal the secrets of apple harvesting. Understanding apple varieties is the first step in a successful harvest. Apples are a diverse fruit, with hundreds of varieties ripening at different times throughout the year. Knowing your apple varieties can make a world of difference when it comes to harvesting. For instance, the early ripening Macintosh is a perfect pick for your late summer apple pies, while the Honeycrisp, known for its sweet and crisp flavor, is typically ready by mid-September. The Granny Smith, a tart apple, is often one of the last to be harvested, usually in late October or early November. Please leave a comment telling us what is your favorite apple variety and why it is your favorite. One common misconception is that the color of an apple is an indicator of its ripeness. However, it's the flavor that truly tells the tale. A ripe apple should be sweet, juicy, and crisp. So don't be fooled by a red apple that's not yet sweet, or a green apple that's already perfectly crisp. Remember, each apple variety has its own unique taste and texture, and knowing these differences can help you plan your harvest for the best yield. Now that we know our apples, let's move on to the actual harvesting process. If you are finding this video informative and helpful, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the notification bell. Your participation is invaluable and greatly appreciated, as it helps support the channel and allows us to continue creating content that empowers you on your health journey. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for products that promote a healthy life. Let's continue with the video. Picking apples is an art that requires a gentle touch. The secret to a fruitful harvest lies in the very act of picking the apple. You see, apples are delicate. A firm grip or a forceful pull can lead to bruises, damaging the fruit and shortening its shelf life. So how do we do it right? Well, it's all about the gentle tug. When you've found an apple that's ready for harvest, reach out and cradle it in your hand. Now here's the crucial part. Instead of pulling, you want to roll the apple upwards and towards the branch. If it's ripe and ready, it'll come right off. But the art of apple picking doesn't end there. Once you've successfully picked your apple, resist the urge to toss it into your basket. Remember, apples can bruise each other too, so gently place it in, preferably in a single layer to prevent them from rolling around. And what about those apples that fall from the tree before you get a chance to pick them? Well, don't be too quick to discard them. Fallen apples can still be delicious and perfect for making cider or applesauce. Just make sure to check for any signs of decay or insect damage before using them. With these tips, you can ensure that your apples remain in the best condition for as long as possible. Proper storage is key to preserving the freshness of your apples. Now that you've mastered the art of picking apples, let's ensure they stay crisp and delicious for as long as possible. The ideal place to store your apples is in a cool, dark location. A basement, garage, or even a fruit cellar if you have one can do the trick. Make sure to keep them in a well-ventilated container, like a cardboard box or a basket, to prevent moisture buildup. It's also important to sort your apples. Separate the ones with any cuts or bruises, as these can affect the others. Remember, one bad apple can spoil the bunch. Apples produce ethylene gas, which speeds up the ripening process of other fruits and vegetables. So, keep your apples separate from other produce to avoid early spoilage. And don't forget, apples can be used in a myriad of ways, from baking delicious pies and making homemade cider to creating nourishing face masks. Please leave a comment to share your favorite way to enjoy apples. My favorite is apple crisp. With these storage tips, you can enjoy your fresh, homegrown apples for longer. Harvesting apples is more than just picking fruit from a tree. It's about understanding the nuances of different apple varieties, each with their unique taste and ripening time. It's about mastering the gentle tug, the art of picking apples without causing any bruising or damage. And finally, it's about storing your apples correctly, keeping them cool and fresh, ready to be enjoyed at their peak of flavor. Throughout this video, we've covered these crucial elements, giving you the tools and knowledge to have a successful apple harvest season. Because the joy of apple picking isn't just in the act itself, but in the anticipation of biting into a fresh, crisp apple you've harvested yourself. But don't let your learning stop here. There's a whole world of gardening tips and tricks waiting for you. So why not delve deeper into the orchard of knowledge? Every tree, every fruit has a story to tell, and you, the gardener, are the author of these stories. Remember, a good harvest starts with you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description for more gardening tips.